Today I am playing Your Tower Defense Games. Now, before I get into this, I have something that I need to say. Please recommend any anime games that you've played or even that you've made, which would be nice. I would like to play games that people made because it's pretty cool. Anyway, I will be trying my best to play all the ones recommended in the comments, and I will be playing 3 games in this, and at the end of the video I'm ranking them first, second and third place. But without further ado, the first game is Chaos Defender. This game was pretty good as it came out quite recently, so I was glad to see when it was actually quite well polished. It had the really cool abilities called utilities, I believe. They were kind of like adding stuff to the actual map. Like you could add a wall to block enemies for a bit of time. I think there was mines as well. There were a couple things that you could help. They would maybe slow down the enemies or kill a couple, deal some damage. It's kind of just a fun way to add stuff to the game. Alright, but nah. Did you guys see on the left side of the screen how slow that text was moving? You might think it's fast. This is nearly 600 times speed. That means every second is 6 seconds. 10 seconds is a minute. And the text took like 10 seconds. That's a minute of text at the start of a thing. If this happens every time you start a new wave, that's crazy. The game has really lost the mark. I hope it doesn't, but if it does, my bad. Anyway, I'm gonna continue the other voice thingy so y'all can hear whatever I was yapping about without making it feel like dried out at all. It felt like a really nice new concept, but it felt like the maps were kind of like bland. They didn't really have much going on in them, and they were really small, so you didn't really have time to do much. Also, the dialogue was so slow. I'm sorry, but I don't think there was a way to skip it, and it made me feel like a toddler how slow it was. Like I couldn't play the game. It was so slow, and the next paragraph would take like 10 hours to appear. Each word take years to appear. I actually felt like a kindergarten kid that was getting taught letter by letter words and how to spell them out. That was not it. Alright, but this game was really good. I hope it does really well. It deserves to do quite well, honestly. It was made well, and I did enjoy playing it because the 2 units you start with, they're actually good. Like you start off with like a ranger and a fighter, right? Ranger, your basic DPS, I guess. And the fighter was so good, and I didn't realize until like the last little bit. And I wish I noticed because he was doing way more damage. He had a little buff thing, and the second I got him to the last upgrade, it used that buff, and it made him like super strong. He could probably beat Goku. Like, that was crazy. Like, I wish I knew that. I feel like I would have beaten the first level if I knew that. Or the easy mode level, I guess, not really the first one. I would have beaten it, I swear. And I didn't because I threw. My bad, y'all. On to the next game. Alright, I gotta talk about this game, bro. Defending Noob's Tower Defense. It was something. I didn't play the event, which might be my bad. Maybe the event was really good, but the game felt really unpolished. Like, so much stuff going on. You couldn't see your coins from in like anywhere. You had to go to the shop to see your coins. Bottom left had like how many wins you had. I really hated how it looked. It looked like this game was made 10 years ago, and it was like maybe 10 years ago it was like a really new and cool to the scene. It had that really giant font. Everything was like the same yellow. Like nothing had variation. If you look on the left, there's like all the shop icons and stuff have the same like yellow background. It does not look good. Bottom right, there's emotes. This isn't Fortnite. Anyway, the gameplay, the most cut and dry gameplay ever. It was like, what's that game? Tower Defense Simulator, like the one that like started all this tower defense stuff. Pretty well, maybe. It was like that if the production quality went down like 50x. I'm thankful for the recommendation to play this game. I'm sorry if I'm really shitting on it, but You cannot be telling me a game like this, alright? This game was not polished. Like, my shit wasn't even loading in. Like, was it not rendered before I opened the menu? I don't get this game. At plus, I don't think there was a possibility of me beating the first stage. I don't think it was possible. The other game, it was possible. I threw, but it was possible. This game, no, my bad. Anyway, this game was not enjoyable. It literally, if I wanted to make a good point about this game, I would have to be the grade 1 meat rider, alright? I would have to have infinite meat ride as my domain expansion, because I would not be able to talk good stuff about this game. It would not be happening. Like, holy crap. I would have to be a malevolent yapper or something. I don't know. I could not say something good about this game. Gun against my head, it was not happening. I mean, you can place the characters. Maybe that's one. Alright. Anyway, we're gonna have to go on to the next game. I cannot with this one. This next one has been like, the updates have stopped by the devs, but like this one was actually good. The only underlying issue was they gave me the ability to like constantly skip waves, and I didn't have too much time, or which I thought I didn't have too much time, because I'd been recording for like 40 minutes from all of these clips, and I thought I would not have much time for this, but I was proven very wrong. So I skipped every wave. I was losing so much. The bomber was carrying though, but also the art style, sick. Like, it was actually a good art style. It's refreshing as well. It was like good. Unlike the last tower defense. Anyway, the biggest problem I had, the map I played, it might just be that map, but I couldn't place characters on most of the places. Half the roads I couldn't, or like the footpaths, and like the enemies would like go past some invisible barrier and like keep walking to the end, so I wouldn't be able to place anyone to stop them from just like beelining it to my like base, I guess you can call it. So those motherfuckers were beelining it. My game's borderline crashing because of how much lag is going on in this game. Like I liked how this game ragdolled characters until they started ragdolling on top of each other. They made a human pyramid out of corpses. I don't know, alright? It was crazy. There was shit going on, alright? It was loading like probably 20 billion assets, and it was not it. I could not with that lag. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet, because I don't know how fast my speeding up of this video is gonna be, but it was insane. It was insane. I hope it's playing right now. If it's not, it'll be there in a second. Don't worry. That lag, I could not believe it. I didn't expect that much lag. I nearly just started playing the movie I have on my phone. Let's get to the rankings. Yahoo! Alright, I got a couple of things I gotta say before I get to the rankings. Firstly, I swear that was laggier on my end. I don't know why it was not laggy. It was for like 2 seconds, which to be fair is about 10-ish seconds, maybe, give or take, alright? And secondly, here are the rankings, alright? Long awaited for rankings. Up first, we got number 3. Number 3, I don't think you could have guessed. It's that flipping noob one. That protect noob, dumb noob game. I'm sorry, person that recommended it in the comments. I know. You shouldn't have recommended it. That's honestly on you. You lied about it being good. It's the biggest copy and paste I think I've seen in my whole life. Since Trump and dog shit. That's crazy. I should have said that. Anyway, we'll digress. In second place, drum roll please. I'm not adding a drum roll. We're gonna go with, oh, I forgot the name of it, but it's the third one, the one you just saw where my game was lagging. Woohoo! This is so scuffed. Anyway, and number 1, the first game I played. That game was pretty good, but none of these games were really anime related, so I couldn't say anything cool about their characters. So like that's why I said in the intro, please, anime games. I mean, I don't mind playing random tower defense games, but I wouldn't say my YouTube channel's based on tower defense. I like anime. I'm a weeb. Y'all are looking at a black screen, that's crazy. I wonder what percent of people have watched this far, and they're just like watching a black screen right now. Kinda NL on their part. They've been watching this for like 2 minutes. Y'all realize that, right? I accidentally just stopped the recording. Womp. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. This is the part where I meant to ask for y'all to like and subscribe. But like, if you're gonna be back anyway, like, give me a kiss and then subscribe and like if you're gonna like watch that other video I made that has like 1,000 views, that'd be pretty cool. I spent quite a bit of time editing that one, more than this video, because this video I've enjoyed making, but I don't enjoy editing because editing's soul sucking and I nearly blew my brains out. Y'all are not gonna be watching this because I've got the Malevolent Yapper out right now. Y'all didn't even know you're in my domain because I opened it 0.0001 seconds earlier. So yeah, thanks, later.